If I'm correct, I should be live. Give me 2 seconds to set this up a bit more properly. Because of the way the game runs, I'm technically outside of certain means, so... Alrighty. Whoop. There we go. Oh, gotta click back out really quick. Alright. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. Hopefully OBS actually works with me on recording this, because I know especially for the static and stuff like that, it's not a good thing. Alrighty. So, just for the VOD and anyone that's joining, welcome. I'm Dread. I go by Steven. Dread's just kind of the name of the channel. But, yeah, we're gonna do, essentially, it's Halloween week, so Spooktober and all that sort of jazz. And I'm gonna go through essentially a theme for Halloween week, and for me this year, I decided to do Five Nights at Freddy's. So this whole week, all the uploads, all the streams that I do are Five Nights at Freddy's related. Raft is going to be put on pause. I'm going to do that next week. So here we go. As you can tell, this is going to be a new save, because technically, as far as this computer is concerned, it's never played Five Nights at Freddy's. So, let's go ahead and get us started into a new game.
Get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you...
How far Five Nights at Freddy's is gone?
Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy's.
I just realized there's an effect right there with that. You can kind of see it there. As you go left and right, it's just a static texture.
Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property...
I love how even just being idle is taking power. We've already lost, what, 9% just talking on the phone?
Bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't
Really painting a beautiful picture, isn't he?
But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Oh, I'm left to my own devices finally. Okay. Ooh, we already got some movement. Where could Bonnie be? Oh, there he is. Damn, he's already in the hallway. I forgot they could come out at the first night. As long as you stay there, we'll be fine. Also, hello, Cyanide. I hope you are doing well. I love how Bonnie just left the stage and is immediately down the hallway here. At least he's staying over there, so that's good. Also, I am not going for anything fancy with this game. I'm just going through a couple nights and then moving on to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Tomorrow, though, I probably will do the VR titles. Kind of just going through each game. Also, I hope the sound's okay. I didn't even check that, actually. Hopefully I didn't screw up the game. There we go. I don't see Bonnie anymore. Oh, Foxy's peeking out. There he is. And we still got the others on stage. Foxy's already peeking. I don't like that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose a couple times to this. That's why I'm not super concerned with trying to, shall we say, win. It's kind of just going through it for the week. No, I'm not sure. Ooh, she could have moved. I'm not sure how the whole week's going to go. For the most part, it's probably going to be security breach uploads, which the first one went live today, so I hope everyone enjoyed that. Also, I'm not going to lie. Shadow, if you're here, or you're watching, I don't know if I can finish security breach. That game is so troubling and buggy for me. Chica's in the kitchen. What you doing, Foxy? Come on. Bonnie just seems content on the broom closet, doesn't he? I don't hear anything. Where is... Oh, there's Chica. Oh, there's Bonnie. Just making sure I don't have any surprise guests. I'm not sure what the strategy... Ooh, there's Bonnie. Any surprise guests outside my doors? Oh, Bonnie's right there. You stay away. Go away, Bonnie. Usually the first night was like kind of easy. Not in the sense of like nothing was gonna happen, but like nothing would usually get to you in time, if that made sense. This is they're actually already going for me. There we go. As soon as I die, we'll move on to the next game. How about that? Let's see how far I can actually make it. Alright, so night 2. I thought there was a thing where I could actually answer the phone. Or is that like the second or third game?
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras.
Yeah, I don't need that. Oh, you already lost Bonnie. Damn, Chica's already moving too. I'm pretty sure muting the call made the night a little harder. But then again, they were already moving on the other calls, so... I'm sorry, but when I usually hear that hum like that, I always think they're like way closer than they actually are. So Chica's already moved into the kitchen. So Chica's trying to get me first. Let's see here. Freddy's still on the stage. Fox is still up. Bonnie's still hiding over there. Chica's in the kitchen. Also, side note, does the stream sound good? Does the game sound like it's too loud? There's Bonnie. Freddy's still there. Fox is still up. Freddy's looking at the camera. Oh, I just realized that. Look at that. Freddy's head came off. And I also just survived Golden Freddy without even realizing it. And Bonnie's right there. power and I don't need to be. Freddy's still over there. Chica's still hounding through the kitchen. Bonnie's still to my left. I hear the movement. Okay, so Bonnie's back out in the hall. Chica's over there. Foxy's still there. And Bonnie's still there. Hearing the movement's what's making me think they're right outside the door. So Bonnie's still there. Chica's gone. Back into the kitchen. Okay. That metallic noise is what's telling me she's in the kitchen, for those that don't know. Because I can't just assume everyone's played or knows about Five Nights at Freddy's. I was about to say, I lost Bonnie there for a sec. As long as I check on Foxy every now and then, he shouldn't move. Well, early on anyway. Once, I was about to say, I can't squeak the noise. Chica's right out the door too. Bonnie's still there. Bonnie won't go away. So Bonnie went out there. Chica's still over to the right. Oh, Bonnie's gone. Where is... Okay, there's Bonnie. Chica backed off. That's good. Where the hell's Bonnie? I don't like not seeing Bonnie. Oh, there's Bonnie. Hiding outside my door like an asshole. Ooh, I'm already getting nervous. Oh, finally got Foxy peeking. Chica's back in the kitchen. There's Bonnie, so I don't have to worry about the door. Freddy still hasn't moved. Bonnie and Chica are near. It's okay, I'm right at the 9% mark. Oh damn, Foxy's about to run. Chica's outside. I need to just just conserve power at this point. I gotta play for power. That's it. Could I not be heard? Oh crap, I was trying to figure out the mic and I won. Whoops. That feels like I cheated in a way with that. It's the only bad thing about these games. I have to Alt-Tab every time I'm trying to fix something. And hello, Jax. Hopefully I can be heard. How am I already down 2% and the night barely started?
You're doing great. Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things.
God, Chica's already gone.
I'm not implying that they died.
Wait, Foxy's already staring at me?
Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Things start getting real tonight. Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a mental skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. It's best just not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
Chica's already in her little corner. So right now the aggressors are Foxy and Chica. What up, Pedro? Gotta be real careful about Foxy, because if he comes by, he's gonna steal my power. I can kind of just bring it down to just check for Foxy. As soon as I don't see Foxy on the cams, all I gotta do is just open the door. I don't see Chica and I don't hear her anywhere. She's not in the main dining area. There she is. She's in the kitchen. Okay. To be quite honest with you, Pedro, I'm not sure what you're saying. But this is Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Oh, there's Foxy, already heading out. Burning power faster this way. Alright. So he's fine now. hear Freddy, so Freddy might be moving from that stage now. Oh, they're all moving. Not used to that. I forget what side Freddy's on. I think he's on the right. The way the power is, I might be cutting it close. I don't want them to fucking get me. I'm already fucking nervous. All the games I had to pick, and it had to be Five Nights at Freddy's. Why? Because I thought the games were fun. Seems to be my strategy so far, is check the doors. And the cameras. This night is gonna be super close. Come on. You getting there? Still got power. Need to relax. It's there. Oh. Alright. So that was what, the first 3 nights done? Yeah, so this is night 4 now. Can I beat all 5 nights? Because I sure as hell am not doing any of the bonus ones. Chica's already gone, Fox is already looking.
Oh, hey, wow, day 4. I knew you could do it. Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here.
Let's send the phone guy. Oh, fuck's gone. Come on. Damn, we're already at 70%. We're not even at 2 a.m. yet. Come on, Chica, go away. Sorry if I'm not talking much, I'm kind of just... Oh, fuck. Well, that takes the edge off. Oh, there are my eyes. Well, we made it to night 4. I'll consider that a personal record, because usually night 3 is what gave me the difficulty, oddly enough. Well, made it 30 minutes, a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so this is going to be a bit weird because I'm immediately going to swap to another game as soon as it allows me to actually start it up. Alright. Because like I said, I was going till the first death and then moving on to the other game. Because I kind of want to get the Flash games Flash games. I kind of want to get the original games out of the way and spend more time in like Help Wanted and Secret of the Mimic and stuff like that. Alrighty. And now we're on to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, again, just like with the other games, I haven't really started this one. So, alright, let's start it. Dibs, is that you? Alright. So mask. And then controls flashlights. So I got a few more buttons to worry about. You don't have a Foxy to deal with, do I? I just have to worry about vents.
I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here to help
but I
you
do
get
have the
started
music
down
box
this
to
new and
wind up.
exciting career path. Now, I want
So
you to
Cam
forget
11,
anything you may have heard
6-5.
about the old location, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics.
The name is what threw me off because it wasn't like your username, it was at
let them walk around during the day.
something I hadn't really seen before.
But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator.
Chica's already on the move.
Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without
Nope, Chica's still there.
You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about the robot seeing you as an endoskeleton without its costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quartz modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Ah, I see. Oh great, they're already gone. take it off at the wrong time and... Somehow I'm surviving this. What? Wrong thing. Camera. Come on. Oh shit. Of course Chica's in there. Wind up the stupid music box, please. Come on, go away. Yeah, did it. God, I forgot how stressful these games actually are. Alright, night 2.
Hello? See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You're a natural. By now I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell. So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super kid-friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too, so whatever. I loved those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey listen, that one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright lights. It would cause a system restart or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold him in place for a few seconds. That glitch might have carried over to the newer models too. One more thing, don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway,
Oh shit, he got me. Thing is, I was flashlighting the hall and all of a sudden it stopped working. What, did Chica leave and I get swapped out with Foxy? Hell. Alright. Well, that's the end of that one. Just because we on a bit of a streak here with deaths. Alright. Time for the third one. Second one went. It came and went. So it took us 30 minutes for the first one. And about, what, 15 minutes for the second one? Give or take. Because I'm kind of just quickly going through these games. I'm not too worried about trying to be all completionist, if that makes sense. Because there's plenty of people that already do that. Alright. Third game, first night. Yes. Who is it?
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So, let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as the security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. So watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up or something like that. So we're going to take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional.
Oh, that's how you
I
seal
wasn't
it.
joking
Okay.
about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man, and if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
Damn, to reboot all, it takes a good second. It's better just to do each one individually. Got it. Is there a way to unseal? There's not much here with the lights. So what? We got Bonnie, Foxy. I see the head, I just don't know. Would that be Freddy? Because I know we had Chica. Yeah, Chica's here. Foxy was over there. I can't tell. Is that a head or a light? So far, what is y'all's favorite game of the series? Everything from like the original first one all the way to Security Breach. Actually, I say Security Breach all the way to Secret of the Mimic, I should say. I am not playing FNAF World Cyanide. I never actually played FNAF World. I've seen it though. I just never have done that. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were joking. Okay, so this is the original restaurant. That was parts and service. Guess this is the dining hall. Main stage.
Hey man, okay, I have some awesome news for you. First of all, we found some vintage audio training cassettes. Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees
There's
or something
Springtrap.
like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers as people walk through the attraction. Dude, that makes us feel legit, man. But I have an even better surprise for you. You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well, look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man.
Damn, where the hell is he? He's already.
Welcome to your new career as a performer / entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. These
He's
tapes will
already
provide
gone.
you with much needed information on how to handle / climb into / climb out of mascot costumes. Right now, we have 2 specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit.
Probably doing this way too early, but I'm just gonna reboot it all so that way I don't have to fight later.
As accidents / injury / death
Oh, I
/
already hear him in the
irreparable and
vents.
grotesque maiming can occur. First, we will discuss how to operate the mascots when they are in animatronic form. For ease of operation, the animatronics are set to turn and walk towards sound cues.
Damn it.
An easy
He
and
already
hands-free
escaped out of there.
approach to making sure the animatronics stay where the children are for maximum entertainment / crowd pleasing value. To change the animatronics to
Why is it
mode,
taking so
insert
long?
turn
All I'm
from
doing is
the
trying to
hand
swap
crank
cameras.
provided by the manufacturer. Turning the crank will recoil and compress the
Where
animatronic parts
is
around the
Springtrap?
sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure the spring
Oh, I'm
lock is
already
fastened
dead.
tight to ensure the animatronic devices remain safe. We'll cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session.
I'm already dead.
Remember to smile.
Yep. That was not a fair actual attempt. That was a system didn't even want to like actually act. I'm breaking the whole death moving on thing. I want to give that an actual attempt, because he legit, whenever I was trying to do like click this camera, it refused and was just sealing. Okay, so he's already gone. Question is he in the vent? Or is he already like running to me? I think I saw him. He might be. Yeah, he's back. He's here. Play the audio there. He is very, very hostile. Oh shit, he is, he's staring me down.
Hello? Hello?
As long as you're staying there, that's all I care about. Oh shit, he's in the vent. Hurry up. Oh, come on. What's nearby me?
Hello?
Yeah, he's already... Yep. Come on, dude. I already know. Come on. Come on. Are you actually playing nice? Oh my god, I got him to go away.
Hello?
The fact that he actually left is amazing. Yeah, holy shit, he left. I don't know where he is now, but...
Hello?
Oh, you kidding me? I just saw him go... He left just to come back. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. Springtrap, you got me. 3 I was never good at. It's my favorite of these, of 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I'm not good at it. I can't even get past the second night. And it's all because of how difficult he is. Alright. Last game of the stream. Although there is 2 editions of it, so we do have the regular one and the Halloween one. So, we'll do the regular one first, and then check out the Halloween edition. Because the Halloween one's actually spooky. Anyway. Huh. Weird. I may need to switch something here. Hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. Okay. Whoop. Wrong thing. I guess the third one in the series does not like being recorded in any specific way. Okay. Now, I have no idea what happened to this sound because there really isn't any. Alright, let's try this. New game. Hello, Lily. What did he do this time? He locked you in your room again. Don't be scared. I am here with you. Okay. So this one is a bit more of a storytelling game, if I remember correctly. These are my friends. Tomorrow's another day. Little beautiful custom fonts, because why not? Alright. Now this is the one where I gotta pay attention to the breathing. And, Boxy being specific. Wait, how do I do the mouse? Oh, okay. So shift, mouse, flick to go back. Click here. Okay. This is one I have to listen very carefully to. I think nothing happens the first night, right? Like, I don't even hear any footsteps or anything. And I'm not seeing any of the animatronics, so... Honestly, this night's kind of just going by slow. Oh, something did happen. So shit is getting real. Okay. Oh, there's Chica. It's getting good now. Ooh. Caught Bonnie. Oh, I thought I got caught. I was like, oh dear God. Am I the only one that thought I got caught there at the end? You know he's hiding again. He won't stop until you find them. Over there. Over where? Tomorrow is another day. Fun with plush trap. Control to use the flashlight. Oh, this is the one I gotta get him on the X. Damn, he won't move. Oh, come on, you little bastard. Damn it. Gotcha. Alright, I have an advantage now. Alright. Oh shit. I heard no breathing. I heard nothing. I heard not a fucking thing. At all. I have an advantage now. Immediately dies. Ugh. Now let's try this again. I didn't realize it was 2 hours into a game that was already in progress. God, that actually startled me a good bit. I forget for Foxy, does he actually make breathing noises? Yep. I knew I heard something, but it felt like it was too short for it to be like fuck. It felt like it was taking too long. Like it shouldn't be that long for me to hold the door. Sure, Cyanide, let me know. Still there, Cyanide? No, I know about that. I just don't remember if it was he makes noises or not. Other than like you hear see the closet like close or something like that every now and then. I didn't know if he had a breathing mechanic like Bonnie and Chica did. So they seem to have copied like the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 mechanic where you can kind of stun lock him a little bit with the flashlight where he like holds himself in place a little bit. Yeah. Well, this is kind of just the first start to the week, a small little brief into the games and stuff like that. I do plan on doing another stream tomorrow and Tuesday, but the rest of the week is just going to be uploads. Mainly because of the fact that I work Wednesday to Saturday. So, but if I feel spry enough when I get off work, I will do some live streaming stuff. But for right now, as it stands, I'm just gonna do this to do quick little intro to the week. There is some Five Nights at Freddy's stuff starting to roll out on the channel. I've already done stuff with some of the games in the past, but honestly, I don't recommend to go watch those videos as we're so old, outdated, and with a different mindset that I feel like these are a bit better, even though it's kind of, I don't want to say rushed, but not really exploring the games, kind of just seeing what we can do. The first one, I did surprise myself by how far I made it. 4 nights on the first try. I am really surprised. The second game, the mechanics to me are a bit like I kind of don't get them. Not in the sense that I don't understand it, but I'm not used to the timing with like the animatronics coming out of the vents and the ones to deal with in the hallway. 3, Springtrap's just an asshole. Like that game is just difficult as it is already. And then 4, like 3, and the sad part is 3, I love 3. 3 is my favorite in the whole series. 4 is just like the cherry on top. But yeah, uh, that's gonna be it for this stream. Just a little intro teaser type of thing for the week. Tomorrow, more than likely, I'm gonna do the other games. I'm gonna do uh, Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator, and Ultimate Custom Night. And with Ultimate Custom Night, I do plan on trying to play that one for a good bit. Like, actually try with that one, not kind of skim through the games. So, we'll see. And depending on if anyone's there or not, I might try to see what settings you guys want me to mess with. Just to play it, just to be the guinea pig that gets the scares. But to answer your question, Cyanide, it's just the overall story with 3. 3 was definitely my favorite, and just the overarching with it, because by that point when 3 came out, we only had 1 and 2. So the whole idea with 3 was that in some way, shape, or form, you were trying to put a stop to everything by burning everything down. And Springtrap was revealed to actually be like this hybrid animatronic at the time. So it was someone in there and it was an animatronic. So it was like, oh my god, what has actually happened and whatnot. And it was such a good time, especially with the way the game came out and the way everyone in the community took it. Plus, one of my favorite tracks of all time actually came out of 3. God, I forget. Like, I don't. It's not that I don't remember the track. I just forget who actually did the track. Yeah, I don't know who did the track, but it was the way that I found it. It was "Don't Go." Actually, wait, hang on. Let me try this then. Because it might be. Okay, here we go. So it's by Tim Giuliano, and the song is "Don't Go." And if you look it up on YouTube, the way that I looked it up was the good end to Five Nights at Freddy's 3. And that song, just the piano of it, God, I love it so much. It was so good. But yeah, uh I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you... Yeah, let me redo this proper. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little look into Five Nights at Freddy's. If you want to see more from me or just anything Five Nights at Freddy's related, stick around this week. I do have stuff coming all week. Tomorrow I'm going to do the other half of the games I didn't play. Tuesday, I'm going to do the VR titles. So we'll see about that. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Take care now.